Hey yogis, thanks for joining me today. Today's really going to be a super wing it flow because I had a rough week, so I'm going to try to make this a happiness flow. So please join me, you grab a beer or a glass of wine if you wish, and let's get started. So we're going to start out with some modified salutations to get the blood nice and flowing. Go ahead and get the arms, swing it around. Maybe do some empty coat sleeve action, warming up that spine, because we're going to do some heart openers today and open our hearts. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Yeah, my back just cracked. Hang out here for a moment. See where you're tight. Maybe sway back and forth, still getting a little twisty motion in your hips and spine. Drop your right hand on the ground. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Bend your right knee. Exhale, reach your left hand down. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring both arms down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Knees down for the first one. Exhale, lower, all the way down to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet. Get your legs nice and activated. Inhale, look forward. Step your feet behind your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Bring your arms up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your right arm in front of you. Bend your right knee. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, bring your left hand to the ground. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your hand down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower down. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Do that one more time. Inhale, look forward. Bring your hands up behind your feet up behind your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up. Bring your hands all the way up. This time, bring your hands together and clasp them. Clasp your fingers together so your two pointer fingers are facing up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bring your right hand down, bend your right knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. Bend your left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway lift. And really focus on reaching your heart forward. Exhale, down. Step back into plank. Inhale, forward. Lower, come down. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're really going to get some of the week's frustrations out. So take a a deep inhale through your nose and exhale it out through your mouth. Nice sigh. Do that one more time. Inhale, look forward. Come over your hands into plank. Exhale, lower your knees. And do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, bring your heart forward, look up. Exhale, arch your back, tuck your tailbone. Really focus on pushing in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach your heart forward, look up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, moo. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to neutral. We're going to do something a little bit different. So go ahead and bring your right hand down a little bit more towards center, but not too far in center so you might lose your balance. You might need to move your knees back a little bit. We're going to inhale, bring the left foot back. So it's parallel to the ground, flexing your foot so your toes are down. You can stay here if you'd like. Or you can inhale, bring your right arm forward. Again, parallel to the ground. Concentrate on reaching your right hand towards the front of your mat and extending your heel towards the back of your mat. Again, you can stay here or bend your left knee. Go ahead and reach behind you. If you can, grab your left foot with your right hand. And we're going to breathe here for a few breaths. Just wherever you are, no matter which option you chose. Try to balance your weight into both your left hand and your right knee, so you're not completely dipping into your left shoulder or your right knee. Inhale, see if you can get a little bit higher or stretch just a little bit longer. Exhale, bring both down. Now we're going to do the other side. I guess we didn't need to bring that hand towards the center. I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so inhale your right foot back. This is good, and stay here. Inhale your left foot or left hand forward. And if you have a beer or a wine, go ahead and take a sip. Inhale. And if you'd like to take the back bend, reach your left hand back and grab the outside of your right foot and be strong. Feel your foundation. Each side may be a little different. I feel like I was a little more balanced on the other side. Just breathe. Think happy thoughts. Keep your awareness in your heart center, keeping it open. You don't want to be hunched down or pulling forward. And just breathe. Inhale, see if you can get a little bit higher. Exhale down. I'm going to come into camel pose. If you're pretty flexible in your spine, then you can stay with the tops of your feet on the ground. I haven't done camel pose in a while, so I'm going to tuck my toes. So we're going to start out by placing our hands on our hips, just leaning back a little bit, seeing how that feels. As you go back, make sure your shoulders don't hunch up into your ears. This feels good. Maybe put your hands on your butt, lean back a little bit more. And slowly crawl your hands down to your feet. And then let your head drop back. This is a great heart-opening pose, but also a good back strengthening pose. And it's a little difficult for me, so I'm not going to talk at you. I'm just going to breathe into it. Be careful not to lean into your lower back too much. You don't want to cause it any stress. Make sure you're still lengthening your spine. I just said I wasn't going to talk at you, but here I am. Okay, lengthen your spine. Don't let your shoulders hunch, etc. A few more breaths. Inhale. Slowly walk it up. Oh yeah, that's great. back a little bit. Knees wide, feet touching. Exhale. Whew, and child's pose. Inhale, look forward. Sit up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's do another sigh. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Step your feet behind your hands. And bring that into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up. Bring your hands all the way up to meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back. Inhale, move your shoulders slightly beyond your wrist. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do another tension breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, look forward. Step your hands, your feet behind your hands. I did it again. And turn it into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Hold here for about 5 breaths. You can even sigh. We're doing this together. Exhale, lower your knees. We're gonna do 5 yogi push-ups. And you can lift back up on your feet if you want to. I don't want to. Inhale. Bring your shoulders slightly beyond your wrist. Exhale, lower. And back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. Exhale, push up. 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, push up. Even though I'm letting my butt lift up, try to keep it slightly tucked. 1 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, push up. Back into child's pose. Inhale, look forward. And we're going to transition down onto our bellies and come into locust pose. Option 1, stay in Sphinx or baby cobra. Option 2, come into half locust. That's going to look like grabbing your left foot with your left hand and keeping your right hand by your chest, just kind of relaxed, or behind you, keeping your right leg engaged with the top of your right foot pressed down. And it'll be the same thing on the other side. We're going to do it twice. I'm going to come into full locust, so follow me if you'd like to do this as well. So same instructions I just gave you for your left side, except we're going to hold both feet. Are you ready? Okay. Inhale, lift. Really focus on, again, bringing your heart forward, squeezing your shoulder blades together, not letting your knees splay like that, but keeping them in line with your hips. You really want to push the tops of your feet into your hands to help you lift. Inhale just a little bit higher. Exhale down. Just take a couple minutes to rest. We're going to do that one more time. If you did half locust, then switch to your other side. Go ahead and get prepared. Grab your feet. forward. Inhale, lift. See if you can get a little higher this time. Your neck is lengthening. Your shoulders are away from your ears. Your knees are in line with your hips. Your entire core is working. Inhale a little bit higher. Exhale down. Inhale back into child's pose. Inhale, back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, and go ahead and grab a seat. We're going to come into our final resting pose. I would recommend having either a block or a bolster or just something you can place in between your shoulder blades. I'm sorry I did not mention that earlier. My bad. So I'm going to use a bolster, but you can use a block for the same purpose, or a pillow, or rolled up towel, really anything you want. The main point is to have it between your shoulder blades, so you can kind of passively be a chest opener. I'm going to scoot a little bit more away from the wall so I can have room to stretch my arms out. So just get situated. I'm actually going to use my block so I can keep my head kind of in line. And your feet can do whatever. It can be extended out with your feet together into supine cobbler's pose. But wherever you are, just find a comfortable pose with your heart open to the sky and find some stillness. So around the holiday season, a lot of money is being spent. A lot of people are worried about purchasing gifts or making sure whatever they get for someone is enough. And while you're opening your heart, just imagine that you are opening your heart to your friends, your family, and yourself. How about instead of worrying about pleasing everyone, you worry about just showing everyone kindness and love and giving away hugs. So while you're in your final resting pose, I want you to think about one person. It can be your partner, a child, a parent, a grandparent, or any of your friends. And in addition to this person, I want you to think about yourself. For the next few minutes, just really focus on sending positive thoughts towards that person and towards yourself. It's really easy to love someone else. Not so easy to love yourself. And as you continue to breathe and focus on sending positive thoughts towards your person and towards yourself, I want you to slowly meld that other person into yourself. And I want you to notice if it was easier to send love to that other person than it was to send it back your way. And just ponder for a few breaths what would happen if you loved yourself as much as you love your friends and your family, or even your pets? And as you go through this next week, anytime you can find some stillness, go ahead and pick a person that you love and send positive thoughts and love and kindness towards that person, and also towards yourself. With each inhale, you're breathing in positivity. With each exhale, you're letting go of the woes and the irritations of the week or of the day, if it's been one of those days. And just know that you are enough. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Carefully, if you have a prop under your back, either roll off to the side. Oh no, my beer! Don't do that. And slowly come to a seat, and don't worry about the drink that you just spilled. Both hips on the ground, shoulders nice and away from the ears, heart just a little more free. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, then back down to heart center. Namaste. Oh. Cheers.